we have started our collection, our wish list collection for each box on this site here for our favorite Pokemon art collection. We are not going after the rarest card. We are not going after the most powerful card or however this game works. Honestly, I don't know nothing about Pokemon. All I know is art. I'm a graphic designer, so I'm going to do my best to pick out the best piece of artwork from each box set that we have here. There are 68 boxes, and we have 26 left to go. We last left off here at Paladin Fates, and as you can see in here, we pick 2 cards per box. We pick our favorite card that we like, and then we pick a backup card. So maybe we're not going to get our favorite card. We're going to get the backup card, and it's okay. At least we can move on from there. So, for example, in this box set here, in Paladin Fates, we have picked this card right here as our favorite card. This is the one right here. It's I think I called it Lono last time, but this is not an L. That is definitely a capital I. So that's Iono. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these, so I'm just going to give it a shot every time. I'm going to try to pronounce it, so bear with me. So I'm going to say this is Iono, and this is my favorite card from this box, but we also have picked our second favorite, which is this one right here. I picked this one because I like the little story that's happening here. It's not just a character that's posing in a cool way. There's actually something going on, right? So you can see here that these 2 girls, at first I thought they were fighting, but really she seems to be quickly trying to grab her Pokeball thing here. And in the process of their picnic, this girl loses her sandwich. It looks like her sandwich is flying through the air. She's trying to catch it, and you got the ketchup and mustard. It'd be cool if the ketchup and mustard was kind of squirting out the sides there. But then you got this dog down here that just looks so sad. For some reason, there's a lot of action going on, but he's just sad down here in the corner. So this is my second favorite card from this pack, from this box here. And so, oh, by the way, this one here too is also one of my favorites, but because there's not much of a story, I didn't put it on the list. But I love the jewels in this. I love the way they did this. I've said it before, this is a very hard thing to achieve in art, is to try to make it look like a ruby or a jewel or something like that, but they did a really good job on this card. But still, my 2 favorite cards are these ones. This one, of course, is the one that we're going to be going for. Because after we make our wish list, we are going to come back and we are going to get every single card that we want, but only because we love the artwork and it has nothing to do with how rare it is. So let's move on to the next box. The next box here, you can see down here, it's called Snorlax Z's. There's a lot of Z's, and somehow this word is, the Snorlax and the Z's looks like it's one word, right? There's no space there. So let's try to pronounce it. Snorlax Z's. Can anyone do better than that? Snorlax Zzz. Okay, let's move in. Let's get in here. Snorlax Zzz. But you can see it's just Snorlax down here. I guess it's just the name of the box, but still Snorlax. So I guess in this box here, all these cards, he's sleeping, right? There's 16 cards in here, and I guess each one of these he's supposed to be sleeping. Like here's the most expensive card, 356. Wow, he's sleeping, and you can see. Oh, that's cute. Look, there's a little bird on his belly, and down here it looks like a mole. Is that a mole? One of those he can digging down here until he got. Okay, that's cute. How about this one here? The second most expensive one. He looks like he's full and he's sleeping. Like he just ate a big meal and he just fell asleep. That's okay. And then what else we got? Oh, I like this one here. This one's really cool. I think he's sleeping in all of these. This one here, you can see they actually made some good use of the empty space down here. They didn't just leave it blank like a lot of ones they do. They actually have something going on behind it, which is great. I like this here. A lot of good use of space. They didn't waste any space. Look, what's this one here? Is he sleep eating? Is that what he's doing? Because his eyes are closed. So he must be sleep eating. Was it unfazed fat? Snorlax. Lost Origin Trainer Gallery. Unfazed fat. Well, okay. So what about this one here? See? This one here, look at the waste of space down here. Look how empty this is. They could have done something down here, but they didn't. But here he is sleeping. Of course, he's sleeping because this is the Snorlax. What do we got up here? Is he sleepwalking? Is that what this one is? He's sleepwalking? Let me look at it. Oh, cool. Look, they put, in this empty space here, they put some kind of, what is that, a logo of some kind? Well, at least they did something. You know, you're going to be able to see a lot of these cards that are on this site, and you can see, maybe you recognize a lot of them, maybe you don't, I don't know, but at least you can go over the artwork with me. You can see what I see. I don't know nothing about Pokemon, but I do know about artwork. This one is cool. I like that he's sleepwalking, and it looks like he's in some kind of hallway, maybe of a lab or something. Looks really cool. Down here, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I don't like that one. I like this one. I like this one. Let's look at this one. I'm not really into these here. You know, these ones here, they look like they sketch out the outline of the drawing, but then they just put color in the background and don't do anything else. And I'm not, I feel like they cheap out. Oh, this one's cool. I like this one. Look at this. So he's sleeping and he's got like a little island. Is that some floating island on his belly? You know, it's got a tree, little trees and a little whatever, but the colors are really nice. You know, what do you think of the colors? You got the blue sparklies over here. You got some pink and purple down here. I love how they brought that. This is a little dark red over here, a little too dark. Maybe they should have faded some of the colors a little bit, but still, that's a really nice, colorful card. And he's sleeping, of course. So I'm gonna say this is gonna be my favorite card from this box right here. This is the one we're gonna be going for. And for a second card as a backup card, I liked this one too. I'm not in a fan on just half a piece of artwork. I like it when they make use of the whole card. And here you can see they did do that. So I'm going to name this as my number 2 card. So there you have it. In Snorlax, you got the 2 cards that I want. So we're just going to heart it. And we're going to move on to the next box. Because as soon as we're done picking our wish list, we are going to start opening up these packs. As you can see, I have a lot to work with. So we're going to be going all the way with this. Here we have Thunder Wave. Ooh, that's a cool name. Thunder Wave. Some of these names are great. So here, let's look at the most expensive card they got in this box here. Does anybody recognize this? Zekrom. 694. Is that what that's worth? Would someone pay 694 for this? Is it a rare card? I don't know, but it's black and white. You know, I love the gray around it. Looks like it's got a little bit of brown in there. But it's not my favorite card in this one. How about this one here? You see that? Look, you could tell that they tried to do the jewel look on this Pikachu here, but they did not do a very good job at all on it. That last jewel one that we looked at, the dragon one, where was that? Let's just look at that one for a second. That last one we looked at was in here in Snorlax. Let's just go look at that one more time so you can see. Was it Snorlax? No, it wasn't. Let's go back one more. Oh, it was Paladin Fates. Yes, let's look in here. There it is right there. So look at this jewel one, right? They did a great job here. You know, and let's go back. Get a good look at that. Let's go back and look at that Pikachu there, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So over here, the Thunder Wave. So in Thunder Wave, you can see the Pikachu one. You can see it's nowhere near as close as that other jewel one. Doesn't even look close. So, you know, I'm not into this one here. So we'll just leave it. That's definitely not going to be on my list. But this one's really cool. What do you think of that? Love the colors, right? You got that yellowy green color down here. You got the blue and the little bit of green up there with the lightning bolt. Look at that. Looks like he's stepping on the lightning. That is kind of a cool card. I really like the colors on this one. Looks kind of dark and scary. Very nice card. What do we got over here? I do not like this. No. Look. Again, they tried the jewel look, but they didn't do a very good job. Who's the artist on this one? I can't read that. It's so small. But not a good job on that. How about this one here? Can y'all see this one? Are y'all into looking at these cards? Because this one here, that yellow and that blue is really hard on the eyes. Oh my gosh. I feel like I gotta blink a few times looking at that. That's not helping me. What else we got? This one here I don't like. I don't like this bird. Whenever I see this bird on a card, I feel like it's like a little firecracker that pops in my face. I don't like that. It's really hard on it gives me a headache almost looking at it. Let's look at another jewel one. Horrible artwork. I don't like it. Does anybody like this one? I don't like it. Why does he have jewels floating around his head? It's not a crown. What's this one? No, I don't like it. the background does not match the subject in the middle. It kind of looks out of place, like two different artists did it. What about the cheetah? I think we saw the cheetah in another one. I think we picked this in another one. I really like the motion involved here. It looks like he's really running fast. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep looking. Oh yeah, this one. I saw this one. Does anybody know Darkwing Duck? Am I the only one that remembers that cartoon? Does that not look like Darkwing Duck right there? Am I seeing things? Zero Zerora. Zerora. All right. Well, that's the Darkwing Duck card. That reminds me of cartoons when I was younger. What else we got here? Let's look at the horse. Does the horse have his feet attached? Yes. Last horse we looked at, the foot wasn't attached to the leg, and I don't know why they did that. Let's look at this one. This is colorful. This is really cool. It's a colorful card. You can see the cat there, or whatever. The Zerora. Is that the same animal? Zerora? That's a cool color. And this one here. This one's kind of confusing because I don't know nothing about Pokemon. So when I see it, I'm kind of seeing it for the first time. But this just looks like some magnets for some reason. I like the background. It's kind of noisy, but it kind of suits it. Looks really nice. I like that. What else have we got down here? I don't like that one. Well, let's look at it anyways. No, I don't like that one at all. No, no, no. How about this one? This one, now, I think he's supposed to look like what is he, grabbing me or punching me? I don't know, but it doesn't look like either. This one's kind of cool. I like the colors here. Oh, look at that. So in all the other ones, when they waste the space down here, look at the little blue dots with the red mixed into it and a little bit of green down there. Two little red dots here by itself and one over here by itself. This is quite creative. Whoever did this put a lot of time trying to come up with these colors here to make sure it looks just right. I love the colors. I love the green. I love the background. I love the yellow that's put into it. This is a great card. I love the artwork on that. So if we're going to pick two cards from this particular box here, I'm going to have to, I would like to pick the Darkwing Duck one, but just remembering Darkwing Duck, oh, but look how cool it looks. What's it called? Oh, yeah. Lightning Storm Star. Zerora. Ah, I like that. Okay, so how about we pick the Darkwing Duck card as our first card, right? This is going to be our first pick for this box, and our second pick, I like this one, but I think I'm going to go up here and get the Lightning one. So this is going to be the second pick. So if we don't get the first card, the Zorora, we're going to get the Zekrom. This is Zekrom Slash. All right, this is our second pick. That's our backup pick. Okay, so that was Thunder Wave. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next box. We heard it, so we know we've been there. Let's go to Where the Sea Meets the Sky. Wow, is that not a cool name or what? Where the Sea Meets the Sky. That is great. Oh, it's a combo box. See, I don't understand because I haven't started opening them up yet, but I think when you're doing the combo box, you get like a combo a couple times, you'll get this card, I think, as a prize, but really, it's kind of not worth it. Look at it. I don't really like it at all. It looks kind of like someone drew it with watercolors, and look at the waste of space down here. Oh my gosh, I don't like it. Forget the combo. Let's go on to the cards. So in this box, let's look at the most expensive one. So 661 for this. It's kind of cool. I like the grayish, bluish, greenish color to it. You know, and this man here, I don't know what he is riding on. Maybe it looks like a boat, kind of. I think it's a boat. But he is definitely hanging on. You can see he's hanging onto a rope right there. And I think this is like a tether or a safety cable hanging onto him as well. So he's really strapped in there. But this thing is upside down. And he looks like he's ready to take a bite out of this guy. It's kind of cool. I like the light purple in it. Very nice card. Nice card, but still is not going to be the one that I pick. I'm going to show you which one I like. And, oh, this one's cute. Look at this. This is nice, right? I think it's a she. I'm guessing by the hair. But I don't know why she's so angry. I mean, she's in such a peaceful spot. Look at the stars, the shooting stars. There's so many shooting stars. And all the little stars in the background. That is great. She's on like an icy mountain thing. And she definitely looks like in a very nice, peaceful area, but she's so angry. And what is this thing on her head? How can you walk around with that big, heavy thing on your head all day? I don't know who created this character, but that looks hard on your neck. Look like you're gonna get a sore neck carrying that around. Okay, let's move on. What's this? Is that a shark and like a centipede? Is that a centipede? Why are they together like that? Are they girlfriend and boyfriend? Are they hugging each other? What's going on here? Tag team. What's the name? Garchomp and Giratina. Giratina. Okay, well, I don't like that anyways. Let's move on. Ooh, this one's cute. Look at this. So you got the turtle that's swimming under. Look, it's like a sunken city. Oh, I love sunken cities. You know, it's like there's treasures under there. You know, it kind of makes you want to. An ancient seaweed. It's called Turtoriga. Turtoriga. Is it? Am I saying it? Turtoriga. Turtorga. Okay. Well, that is a really cool card. That's very nice. Anything down here that's interesting? Here's that animal again with the purple hair and that very heavy thing on its head. That looks like it's made out of steel. That looks very heavy. Wow, this one's kind of cool. This is the cheapest card in here. And still, they didn't really waste the space. You can still see the picture behind it. So you know they drew the picture. They just put something over top of it. Still, very nice card. What's this one? These colors are cool. Wow, this is like a yellowy gray arrow ball. This is Lugia. That's a cool card. Well, in this box right here, I'm gonna have to say oh, look at these two. Aren't these kind of silly to look at? I feel like I should be holding my eyes open. Like, am I allowed to blink looking at that? Like, oh my God, my eyes are starting to water. Try looking at that without blinking. You tell me. That looks hard to look at. I wouldn't want an art collection with that in there because that is just that's gonna hurt my eyes to look at. Okay, so my favorite cards in this box right here is gonna have to be the turtle for first. Right, this is gonna be my favorite card. I love it. It makes me feel like there's some kind of mystery with the sunken city, and there's something hidden down here that no one's supposed to see. This is great. Turtoriga is going to be my number one pick, but then you go over here for my number two pick, only because I love the background. I wish she wasn't angry. I wish she was more at peace here, but this is still a very cool. Maybe she's angry because it's cold. Maybe like the wind is blowing. You know, when you're walking through the snow and the wind is blowing in your face, and you're just angry because you just don't want to be there. Maybe that's what's going on there. I don't see any snow blowing around, but maybe it's just that cold. But that's my second pick. So this is where the sea meets the sky. That's your bonus card for your combo. Let's heart this and let's move on to the next box. We have to get through this. This one here is called White Flare and Black Bolt. Now, mind you, flare and black is one word, so you got to say it right. So it's white, flare and black, bolt. Right? Is that how you say it? I'm guessing that's how you say it. Let's go back to the most expensive card. Didn't we see this one already? I don't know why they're repeating some of the cards, but I'm pretty sure we just talked about this one here. How about the second one? Well, for that price, you know, I kind of feel like someone put this card in the laundry and washed out all the pictures. Like you can't. Maybe it's been sitting in the sun all day, doesn't it? Just bleaches it. But you are missing the artwork in here. They have faded it so much you can't even see what's going on. So why would you pay that much for it? I don't want. If I get this card, I'm selling it right back to them. And we already picked this one from another box, so we're just not going to go there. This one's kind of cool. Kind of makes me feel like a hippie looking at this. I feel like a hippie. Like I should be wearing bell bottoms, right? Does anyone have any bell bottoms? I don't have any bell bottoms, but if I did, this would be my favorite card, right? And what is that on his body? Are those jewels or is that eyeballs on top of eyeballs? I don't know. I like the colors though, really nice. What's over here? This is oh, I like the rain in this. You don't see many cards where there's actual rain falling. This is definitely rain, thunder, and lightning kind of card. Nice. The purple is really cool. I like the colors, but it's not going to be one of my favorite. And this one here, we already picked this from another box, so we're not going to pick. Oh yes, this one is really nice. Look at the colors here. Look at the yellow and the soft green with the soft purple. It's not a strong purple. It's just a soft purple with yellow. And purple and yellow always go nice together. This is a great leopard. This is a great card. Look at the colors in this. Knockoff. This is very nice. Very nice. I like that card. I'm gonna keep that on my list. What's going on here? I don't know what that is, but it sure looks like it's in a forest type atmosphere. And I love those cards that are in the forest. They're very mysterious. You know, I have a forest close by, so I don't walk through there at night. It's too scary. Let's go. What's this one here? All right. Well, this girl here, she has 1, 2, 3 friends with her. It looks like maybe a fourth. I can't tell. But there's a bird here. There's a giant pig over here. It looks like a pig. I'm guessing it's a pig from the nose. And then there's a horse with some lightning bolts stuck to his head. I don't know. But I like her pockets. Has anyone ever seen where a girl's wearing shorts that are so short that her pockets are sticking out on the sides? I think that's what that is. That's a cool card. But I'm not going to accept it. No. Let me see this one. Those are nice colors. This is cute. I like this. I love the way they did her hair. Very simple. They didn't go all out trying to make it all fancy. Very nice. I like the colors. Very nice card. Okay, what's going on? Oh, look at the spider. Oh my gosh, there's a spider that has lightning bolts as its web. Has anyone seen a spider that has lightning bolts as a web? What's it called? Galvantula. Boy, you try pronouncing that. Oh, this one is super cool. Look at the fish. Look at the artwork there. Do you see what I see? Is that not creative? That is a great creative fish. I think it's a fish. It looks like a submarine, but I think it's a fish. But it's got a mouth I don't even know what that is, but it looks cool. Wow, that's a cool card. How about this one? Wow, look at the hairdo on that. Is that hair? I think that's a hair. What are those things around its ears? Is that more hair? Is it part of the plant or is it sitting on the stair? I can't tell. The words are kind of obstructing it, but that's kind of cute. That's cute. What do we got down here? Oh my gosh, look at the hair on this one. Again, that looks like a meatball. It's got to be a meatball on his head. That looks like a meatball. I mean, is that an ox with a meatball head? Okay, we'll just get away from the meatball. Let's look at this one. Oh, it's a beaver. That's cute. There's some mushrooms on the log. That's a cute. It's a little simple. The artwork is a little simple. Almost, I don't know. But still, what can I say? What's this one here? What is that? It's Stunfisk. All right. Well, it looks like somebody stepped on it. It looks flat. Someone stepped on this fish. Is that a fish? Oh, maybe it was a fish. It's not anymore. All right. Wow, look at this one. The colors here are really cool. Love the pink and the yellow and the purple. Not so much feeling this thing right here. This is stealing away from this. I don't even know what that is, but it's jumping through the air. How about this guy here? Here's a little story. So I love the way they did the art. You can see it's just like a bunch of little dots instead of just coloring it in. You can see everything has these little dots all over it. But what is he doing? Is he wearing an outfit of another dragon? But he's got his arm in the air and one hand on his hip like he's celebrating something. And what is that behind him? A vending machine? Now, it looks like Pop in there. Is he celebrating that he bought a Pop? Because his friend down here with his bike does not look happy at all. Look at his eyelids. Look, he looks sad. Maybe this guy is celebrating he got something that this guy just did not get. Maybe he bought a Pop and this guy is really thirsty. He's like, come on, man, give me something. He's like, no, man, this is my Pop. You can't have it. That's cool. There's a little story going on with that one. Boy, there's a few good ones in here. I kind of like this one here. I don't like her at all. I don't even want to click on it. Okay, so none of these, I like this one though. And I like this one. This is the hippie one. So none of those really are doing it for me. Down here, I'm going to say this one here. This one, just for looking at it, is actually one of my favorite ones in this box. I really like the colors, and I like that they did not go too strong with the purple. They did up here a little bit. They made the purple color a little off from this one. Maybe they should have lightened it, but overall, to look at the card as a whole, it's really nice. And if you ever want to see what I mean, try squinting your eyes a little bit and kind of take in the whole picture without staring at one particular area, and it all blurs together in a really nice color scheme. Really nice. So that's going to be my number one pick in this box. And my second pick is not the flatfish, not the meatball head. The spider's kind of cool. This guy's telling a story, but this fish, for some reason, this one here, the creativeness of how they drew this fish here is what's really attracting my eyes to it. Is very nice. I like how it's got the yellow around the eye and it goes dot 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 down here. It kind of carries forward. It's really nice. Really nice. So that is going to be my second card for this pack, though. Mind you, this is a close second, but I'm still going to stick with this one. This is my second card, Electric. Electric. Okay, well, that's that one there. We got the leopard. This one here. I'm gonna destroy all the names for these because they keep twisting it up on me so much that it's hard to pronounce. But those are my two favorite cards. What box is this? The white flare and black bolt. What a great box because there's a lot of great cards in there. It was almost difficult to pick. Let's go. Where are we? We did this one here. Temporal forces. So how about we look at the card already right on the front is so strong compared to this. Like look at the two side by side, right? Like this, your eye just keeps going here. Let's go in here and look what's going on. Wow. Now all this is bright to look at. Let's look at the most expensive one. The 141 for this one. Oh, look, it's Meowth. Do y'all see Meowth down here? Is that the name of this one here? Meowth? See what I mean? They make it difficult to pronounce. But there's Meowth. There's a cool little hanging plant right there. But, I have some questions about this, right? I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot going on. But why is this purple guy with the only one with red eyes, by the way, why is he licking the butt of this guy here? And this guy, you can see he's looking back. He's like, hey, what are you licking my butt for? What's going on? Don't lick my butt. Get out of here. I don't know why he's licking his butt. Whatever it is, it's disturbing to look at. So we're just not going to look at it. What's going on over here? Okay, there's the purple guy here. He's still got red eyes again. He's not licking anybody's butt in this one. But here he looks like he's thinking about something. I don't know what he's thinking about. Morty's conviction. I don't know what he's thinking about, but he's rubbing his finger on something over there. What is that, a hot dog? Is that a wiener? He's got some groceries on the table, and he's got maybe a muffin or a cookie, but he's at some type of cafe maybe, drinking a coffee. Well, nice little story, but it's not enough. Oh, yes, this one. This one is really nice. There's a deer here, and he's in a forest. I told you I like the forest settings, but the forest is broken up into three separate color schemes. You got the pink one here, the blue and the green here, and the red and the purple here. The colors are very strong. They should just fade it a little bit. And I can see down here they have one just like it. Oh, look, the deer is a baby deer. It's a little bit smaller, but the colors are better. Look at the color difference. Can you all see the color difference? Right? The colors down here are better. They're softer. Right? The red is not so strong. They threw some orange in there to lighten it up. And the pink and purple is not so strong. They lightened everything. Look how light the pink is there. This is a really nice card. I love the way they mix the three colors together, but in one scene. This is cool. It's called Deerling. That is a great card. I like that card. Look at this one here. This one it's like a bookshelf, and it looks like someone's looking at it with like a fisheye lens. This is a bookshelf, and look at the cats on it. Look, the cat is here sleeping on the book, and is that a fish hanging there? There's a fish. That might be a cat up there. I don't know what that is. That looks like a bird, maybe. There's a book about a cat, another book about a cat, another book about a cat. Look at this cat. There's a cat there. There's a book about a cat there. Some cat toys in a blanket. This is cute. Look at, oh, there's a cat right there behind the books. It's going to push the books all down. This is cute. It's called Litten. Litten, like kitten, but Litten. Litten. That's a cute card. How about this one here? The colors are simple. Very nice. I don't know what this pink thing is. Is it a dog? It looks like a... Is that its tongue? That's that one big tongue you got there. But look, the tongue is touching the... Looks like a blue cupcake. And you can see the blue is onto the tongue. So maybe you can tell that he's tasting the cupcake with his giant tongue. Which, by the way, his body looks like is made out of the same material. Maybe he's just one big tongue. It's called lickitung. Lickitung. Well, that makes sense, right? Lickitung. Okay. Of course, lickitung. Should have known better. What's going on here? What do we got here? This is called Mincino. Mincino. Mincino? Mincino? No, this is not Chino. It's Sino. Mincino. Mincino. Okay. Well, this one here, this little mouse fella, looks like he was caught looking out the window. Like he's surprised. Someone walked in on the room. Oh, look, he's got a friend down here. I didn't even see the friend. There's a friend right here. And for some reason, it's really messy. Maybe they're playing. Look, someone spilt the coffee here. You got some scissors. You shouldn't have scissors around kids. My gosh. But there's definitely something going on here. A little party that was happening. But this one looks surprised, like he's not supposed to be doing what he's doing. Okay, how about this one? Oh, she's sleeping. Look at that. And what is going on up here? Are you watching her sleep? What are you? I don't know what you are. And why does she have a giant flower on her butt? Let's move forward. Oh, the snake. I think we saw this in another one. The snake is ready to eat that bird. What a sneaky snake. You leave that bird alone. What do we got down here? I don't like that. That's too yellow. This is too yellow. This is too yellow. This is way too strong, and I don't like. Oh, you know what this looks like? This looks like that thing you push the button underneath and it just goes limp, and then you let go of the button and it stands up again. Iron leaves. Okay. We'll just leave that one alone because I don't like it anyways. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. No, no, no. How about this one? Wow, that is strong. The colors are just so strong. How about here? This is really nice colors. Look at that. Is that not nice on your eyes to just look at? You could squint. Look there. There's all those little... Did we look at this before? There's all those little dots down here. I'm pretty sure we looked at this one before. Really nice card. Okay, so favorite card for sure, 100% Deerling. This is it. I love the artwork. I love how they even drew the trees. Very simple and somehow almost looks like scaffolding, but I know it's trees, but very nice. Love the flowers. This is my number one card right here. Out of this box and only this box, Deerling. That is it. My number two card. Oh my God, look at this one. She is angry, man. Why is she so angry? That's like when you do something wrong and like someone's yelling at you like, why did you do this? She is angry. You don't want any anger when you try to, maybe you do want some anger in your artwork, but I don't want any anger in my artwork. Not that one there. So I'm going to have to, wow, what is this? There's that thing with that thing on his head. I don't even know what that is. A dragon with purple hair? No. All of these are just no. But Deerling for sure. That's it. I don't know why this guy's licking his butt. We're going to go Deerling. And for our second pick, our backup, our just in case we don't get the Deerling, we're going to have to take the kittens. Or the cats. It's the Litten. This is my favorite as well. I like it. I think it's very cute. There's a lot of things going on in this picture. A lot of cat related stuff, but still a lot of things. So these are my two favorite cards in this pack. In this deck, in this box. Yes, in this box. Temporal Forces. So we will come back and try to get those two cards for sure. As soon as we finish creating our wish list here, we are going to go back and get everything. So the next box here is called Thunder Eclipse. These are cool names. Thunder Eclipse. So there's only 16 cards in here. This one here, it's catching my eye, but only because of how boring it is. That right there, I want to fall asleep. I don't like it. It's very simple, very boring. If I got that, I'm going to immediately return it because I don't want it. Let's look at the most expensive. Let's see what's going on in here. Well, hmm, well, hmm, hmm. Okay. Well, I'm not liking it. I normally, for some reason, I just don't like the most expensive cards. I feel like they're attaching a value to something, and it better be fantastic. It better be amazing. And then when I look at it, it's just not. I don't feel the pop. I don't feel amazed by it. And so I don't see the value in it. This one here, this is kind of cool. This is a cool card, especially for the value. This is not bad. Now, mind you, we're not buying the cards at all. We are going to be opening packs until we get them. So we might be here all day trying to get something. Oh boy, I have to pick two cards out of this, and I'm not feeling any of them really. Let me look at this one. Zekrom. Hmm. Nope, I still don't like it. I still don't like it. How about this one here? This one's cool. They made use of the space, at least the whole card they used. Oh, look at that. They got the wing coming right off the card. That's cool. They didn't keep it framed. They went right off. That's cool. I like this card right here. Zekrom. I like you, Zekrom. And so let's go to no, 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 no. We picked this one already. This one's, I don't like the yellow outline. Look at this. So that yellow outline kind of makes it difficult to see. It doesn't look nice. It doesn't look nice. The colors don't look good together. So I guess we're going with, wow, this is so boring. My God. I mean, it's so boring. I almost want it because I could say, look how boring that card is. But this is supposed to be my favorite artwork from each box. That's not my favorite. So how can I possibly pick that? Let's move on. Let's find something else. This one was okay, but it's still, this one. This one. It's going to have to be these two right here. Even though they're very similar, they're still, out of all of this, they're still the only two that are really attracting my eyes. This one here is going to be my top pick because this one here, they kind of have some wasted space at the bottom and I don't like it so much. So this one here, they made use of the whole card, which is great. Right? So this is Zekrom. You are my number one pick in this box. That is that. And this is going to have to be my second pick. And that's it. Zekrom again. Jeez. I don't know how I'm going to write that one out. Two of them the same name. Okay, so that's it. Those are my two favorite cards from this box, Thunder Eclipse. I did not like that box very much. There wasn't much going on in there. I'm not happy with what I picked. Okay, let's go to Dragon Troves. All right, we are going to go into the box of Dragon Troves and we're going to see what they offer us. What is it, 23 cards in here? Okay. Let's look at the most expensive one. Wow. Do y'all see the number? Do y'all see the number that goes with this card? 1452, and they have to put in the 09. Why 09? Why, when you're paying that much, what does the 09 have anything to do with it? This card here is not that great. For starters, this pink that goes around this dragon thing just does not go with the colors here. It doesn't match with the colors. It is the wrong color they used. Let's look at the next one. This one here, oh my God, look at that number. And look at this card. This is like graffiti on, no, I don't even want to say it. This is graffiti to the max. I don't like this at all. It seems like these letters here are the actual artwork, and I don't think that's what it should be. I think this character should be the artwork, and this should be like a background thought. No, I don't like that. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. And this one here, I mentioned before that there's a lot of detail in it, but the colors are all so similar that you actually lose, if you squint your eyes, you lose this guy in the middle with all this background stuff. So I didn't like that card. I don't like this one either. How about this one? Does anyone see this one here? This is kind of cute. Well, I wouldn't say cute. I mean, the pink little horse thing in the middle, which I can't even really make out what's going on there. But there is a pink horse in the middle. But this yellowy background, it's okay. Just wish they put a little bit of darker red or maybe some darker orange or purple or so. Just something a little more It's just all one color almost. I don't like that one anymore. I don't like it. I'm not going to click on it again. How about this one? This one's kind of cool. I like the moon, the different moons. You can see it looks like those are the moons, and you could tell this is a picture that they took. And you know, when you leave it exposed for a while, you leave the lens open, it'll create that effect. That is nifty. Now, mind you, I don't know what this horse thing is doing in the middle. I don't even know if it's a horse. It's so hard to make out what some of these animals are. I can't think of anything that I could relate to it to give me some sort of, oh, this one is cool. You tell me you don't like that. Isn't that great? Look at this. The artwork is very simple, and yet it says so much. It is definitely looking very suspicious right here, like it's like doing something. And then these two little guys here, are they in his ears? Does he have an airplane for a head? I think he has an airplane. It looks like he has an airplane for a head. These two little guys are hanging out with him. This is cute. I love the green. I love how the green goes with the white. Now, I'm not a fan of the white backgrounds, but when you put colors that are light enough to match with it, it actually goes together nicely. This is a very nice card. I like this card. I think I'm going to pick that card because everything else is so loud and so explosive. Like, look at this, right? Like, is it not just like you feel like all these things are trying to bite you or attack you? And why do you want that? Can't something just be peaceful and nice? Look at this one here. You put your finger in there, that you're going to get bit. Go ahead, try it. See what happens. You're going to get bit by that guy right there. Okay, well, this for sure is going to be my favorite card. I am going to be going for this card right here in this box. That is my number one. For a number two, if I have to pick a card, if I don't get that one and I got to settle for another one, it's going to be this one here. Only because I really like the moons. Now, mind you, the moons aren't following a straight path. It looks like, what is that? Is that the sun? Maybe that's a different one. Is there two going on here? These lines really don't match together, but okay. I like the green though. I like the purple and the blue and the orange down here. Very peaceful card. Looks peaceful. It doesn't look angry or like it's ready to bite me like everything else in here. So I'm going to have to pick that one as my second one. So what is the name of this one here? It's called Origin Form Dialga. Alternate art, full art. Origin Form Dialga. Ugh, you give it a shot. You tell me. Let me see. Where's my favorite? Here it is here. Now, what's this one called? Dragapult. Well, okay, Dragapult. That's it. That's my favorite card. All right, and Dragon Troves. Let's stick a heart on this. Let's move on to the next box. We are done Dragon Troves. We have Pokemon in town. In town. Here he is in town. Let's look at the most expensive card. Y'all want to see how expensive this is? This ain't even that expensive, but it's still the most expensive in this box. This one here, I don't like the artwork at all. It really looks like a very bad Photoshop filter was put on top of somebody's artwork. It doesn't look good. I don't like it. It is not worth the top card in this box in my eyes. Let's look at this one here. I saw this one before. I remember this guy. I said he should have 4 legs because he's got 4 arms. And really, he must be top heavy because I'm surprised he hasn't tipped over. Look at all the stuff he's carrying. And look how everybody is staring at him. Even this girl here, she has an apple in her hand. This guy sitting up on the roof up here. This guy walking all cool, chill. He's like, what's going on over there? And look, is that a little pet? He's got a little pet with him carrying some stuff as well. I don't know why he's carrying dishes and everything, but he is definitely in a rush with a bunch of stuff. It's called Macamp. All right. McKemp V. All right. That's cool, but I think we picked him already from another one. How about here? What's going on here? Oh, she's blinking at us. Or the sun's in one of her eyes and not the other for some reason. But she's enjoying herself in the water here. And look, it's a Pokemon a water thing that you sit in. That's cool. Maybe I wonder if they have that in real life. They might have that in real life. There's a beach ball, and it looks like she's got food that's floating in the water beside her on a floating tray. This is very nice. This is a cool card. She looks a piece there. What about this one over here? This one's neat. Look, she's this lady, she looks like an older lady. She looks like she got a little bit of gray hair. She looks like she's knitting a blanket, maybe. And this green lady thing here is holding the balls of yarn for her. And for some reason, this guy is laughing. He's enjoying himself. Maybe they just told a joke. I don't know. But he's got a camera in his hand. I wonder what he's taking pictures of. Does she know he's taking pictures? Most people today just use their cell phone, but he's got an actual camera. What's on the table there? That's got to be like a tea. That's got to be a tea or a coffee. Something warm drink there going on. Nice card. I like the colors. There's a little bit of a story. I don't know about this guy with the camera. I'd watch out about him. He looks suspicious. How about over here? What's going on here? Okay, so this guy is walking with his dog, and maybe Pikachu is with him. I don't know. But this girl is looking at him. Maybe she likes him. Maybe she thinks he's cute. And look at her friend. She's got the duck with her. You know, the duck that was in the water with his stepping on it with his beak sticking out. Maybe that's her friend. I don't know. But she's looking at him. But look, he's missing his opportunity because he's not even looking her way. She's looking at him and he's looking at maybe somebody else over here. Maybe he's not looking at his dog because his dog is down here, but he's looking this way. He's looking at somebody else. Oh, look, there's the purple guy that likes to lick butts. There he is right there. And the pink guy, this one reminds me of a pig. You could only see the back of it, but I know what his face looks like. And there's some birds in the tree or a raccoon. I can't really tell what that is up there. Oh, look, there's a bug right here too. And you can see in this city street back here on the sidewalk where all these little umbrellas are, it looks like a bunch of, like in a restaurant, you go outside and you sit on a patio. There's like patio stuff going on back there. And all these people are looking too. I could see them looking. Everybody's looking except for this kid. This kid here is definitely missing his shot. This girl might like him and he's not going to know. All right. That's a neat little story. You see, this has a little story to it. What's going on down here? What's it called? Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly. A bunch of birds. Look at these two birds here. They're fighting. Look, he's angry. Is that a feather flying? I think they're attacking each other. Some more feathers. Look at these two. They're watching as well. Everybody's watching these two birds go. Yeah, they're all watching. They're all watching these two birds right here go at it. What is this, a bird fight? Squawkabilly. There's a bird fight happening here. Okay, how about this one? Oh, look at that. There's a snake inside an apple. Oh, those are candy apples. Oh my God, I love candy apples. Have you ever been in a carnival and get a candy apple? Oh my, whew, those are yummy. Even caramel apples are good. I don't see any caramel apples though, just candy apples and some other suspiciously looking candies. And what's down here? A couple squirrels. And look at this guy. He's got a mask on, but he's wearing it backwards. Does anybody know why you would wear a mask backwards on your head? I heard something about so a lion or a cheetah or something like that doesn't pounce on you. It thinks you're staring at it, so it kind of protects you from what I've heard. So what's this one called? Diplin. All right, that's a cool card. Diplin. I like the candy in there. I love candy. How about here? This is neat. He's underwater in what looks like one of those submarine things. And look at this thing, Mantique. Am I saying that right? Mantique. This is a cool card. Like he's sipping on coffee in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean. He's sipping on coffee. Come on, who sips coffee down there? I like this one. This one is really neat. What's going on here? It's called Slowpoke. Well, it looks like a deserted street. I see a bike and a couple street signs. You know, those signs that kind of try to pull you in, like, today's special is soup. One of those signs. There's two of them here, but there's nobody on the street. And look at these buildings. They're not even like regular buildings. This is like in one of those poor neighborhoods where the building's made out of clay. Look, and so this pink little fella here, Slowpoke, looks like, are those dishes? Maybe he's running a little restaurant. He's got his own little restaurant, but there's nobody to come in the restaurant. So maybe he's looking outside. It's like, where is everybody? Please come in here and eat. I will make you some food. But there's nobody there. This is interesting. I love the colors here. Very nice light brown theme going on there. How about this one? There's a lady with a baby. I think I've seen this before. Lady with a baby, and I think that would be her babysitter. You think that's a babysitter? That might be a babysitter. She's got her arms out like she's gonna get the. I think those are her arms. He's like, "Give me the baby. It's my turn." All right, she's gonna take it from her. What's going on down here? Some books and some baby toys. Now tell me something. Does that baby look like it can play with any of these toys right here? If you put that baby on the floor, it's just gonna lay there. It won't even be able to lift his head up. That baby's too small for these toys. Maybe the lady plays with the toys and shows the baby. I don't know. This is kind of cool. Look at this thing. Is that a dog? Wow. Look, it's got a barbell in his hands like he's lifting weights. And look at the room. The room is destroyed. The couch is all flipped around. The pillow looks like the cotton's coming out of it. And this weight right here, it was so heavy that when he lifted it, the bar bent. That's how heavy these weights are. And it knocked over the lamp, and the lamp's all bent up. Oh, look at those things. That's how you squeeze that to get strong hands. Look at the flowers on the floor. This dog thing, and the pictures are all mashed up. Look at the scratch marks on the wall. This dog here is extremely upset with his owner. Like, whoever comes home to this mess is this dog's gonna get put in a pound. This dog's gonna be in trouble. What's his name? Riolu. Okay. Well, I'm gonna butcher every word. Every name. I'm trying. How about the kids down here? Let's see what's going on. She's blinking. I don't know why she's blinking. He or she, that might be a she, is pointing up at this girl here. Why is she looks like she's taking a picture with an invisible camera. Let's go to the next kid's one. What's going on here? Oh my gosh. She's blinking again. I don't know why her arm's in the air like that. I don't know. He's picking his nose. Maybe he was picking his nose and he didn't realize they were about to snap the picture. You shouldn't be picking your nose. Not in a picture. I don't like this one. But I do like that little bird down there. And then the other two birds here. And this dog, which, by the way, has 3 fluffy tails. And look at this dog. He's excited. He's happy running with his owner. That's nice. But I still don't like it. But this one, look at the ice cream shop. Isn't that great? Look at the ice cream shop. Look at the Pokemon ice cream right here. If you go into an ice cream shop and you ask them to make you one of these, do you think they can make it? All you gotta do is put like vanilla on the bottom and red on the top and somehow find a way to do that. But that's cool. And here, this is a floating ice cream. If you remember, we looked at one card in the beginning here where this one was floating over some houses, but it looked like it was smoking a cigar. I don't know why they put a cigar in. Look at the kids down here eating ice cream. He's got some on his face. The treats in the little display case. This is nice. Look at the candies here. Those are Pokeballs. Do you see them in there? There's 2 in there. Maybe they're candy Pokeballs. This is a very nice. It's called Vanillish. Vanillish. That's a cool ice cream card. So there's a lot in this box here. I like a lot of these cards. What's going on here? I like a lot of these cards. Wow, this guy is really big compared to these people. I can see why he's working for them. So I'm going to have to say my favorite in this whole box. Oh my God, there's so many. Let's look at this one. Wow. The colors are very nice. It kind of looks very close to the card of the babysitter. This one here kind of looks close, but this one here, are they moving? Are they moving in or moving out? What do you think? Are they moving in or moving out? They have some boxes that have tape on it. The carpet's rolled up. This guy here, you can't see his face, but I'm sure it's a guy. He's carrying a box, and she's opening a box or closing a box. I'm not really sure. So it's called Ralts. So I'm not sure if they're moving in or moving out, but looks like a wedding photo. It's a photo of the 2 of them there. Something's definitely happening here. Well, we're just going to have to pick our favorite. So let's pick it. It's going to have to be... I really like the dog and this one here. These 2 are really great. I like the girl in the water, but the colors are just too strong for me. I like the story here. This story is really nice. I really think that this kid should be looking at her and she should be looking at him. Maybe there's a small attraction, but there's just not, it's not working. He's not looking. He does not want her. He does not like her. So I'm going to have to say, I like this one. Oh no, I like the dog. Let's pick the dog. Come on, this dog. I've had a dog myself, and I'm telling you, my dog just destroyed my couch. He ate all the sponge on the couch. All that was left was the frame and some springs. Very bad dog. But he was awesome. His name was Puppy. I a weird name for a dog, but that was his name. This is cool. I love this card. But I'm going to say that this one is going to be my number one. This is it. There's too much of a story going on here, and I like artwork that has a story. It makes you think. It'll spark some emotion in you, which is great. So that's going to be my number one. My number two is a toss up between these two right here. The dog that's really strong and destroying everything, or this slowpoke guy who's just looking for anybody to come over and say hello or eat his food or whatever he's got going on in his little kitchen here. This one's actually kind of sad. I feel bad for this guy. What is that, a pig? I feel bad for it. There's a lot of pigs in this. But I'm going to have to go with the dog for number two, because this one here just tells a lot. It just says a lot. He's very angry. He's very upset. This Riolu is not a very nice animal, but maybe if you're on his good side, he won't hurt you. So there's my two favorite cards. This one is called Pikachu, of course. Why wouldn't it be called Pikachu? And this one is called Riolu. So there you have it. My two favorite cards. Oh, it is a combo box, by the way. Let's look at the combo card. Wow, that is very pink. That is very, very pink. But let's see what's going on. You got a lady in the window here. She's definitely sipping coffee. And this guy down. Oh, what are you doing? What are you? Oh, there's someone just out of frame here. Looks like she's holding a lollipop. And this kid is running to get it. And this guy has no idea what's happening behind him. He's looking at the lady in the window, or he's looking at this flying cat thing in the air. Mew, Mew, Mew. I think this thing is called Mew. Well, that's the bonus card if you do the combo properly. I don't know how to do the combo yet. We haven't started opening up cards yet, but we're going to be very, very soon. As soon as I finish going through my wish list. How many more do we have left? Oh my God, we still got a few left. 12, 13, 14. Plus a few up here. Okay, Ripper Leaf. Let's look at the Ripper Leaf. Are these all plants? Hence the word leaf? Is there these? I guess they're all plants. So let's look at the most expensive card. Usually the most expensive card should be, at least in my opinion, should be the best one here. But I've already seen cards better than this in here, especially this one right here. It keeps catching my eye. The colors are really nice. I have no idea what that is back there. Is that an owl? Like, I'm feeling an owl vibe. It could be an owl. Maybe if we find it somewhere else, we'll see. Here, look at this. Is it here? What is that? What is that? Why does his tail look like it's made out of wood? And why does his eyes look like they're on his ears? That is a weird looking animal, but that is cool. I like this card. That is really nice. Is that not a nice green? That is a very nice green. But this green here, this whole green setup is really nice. Good job on the artist. You used the whole card right down to all these little details down here. It's really nice. I like that card. How about this guy? This is that little green alien guy I saw before. Nah. They put the green on the card right here, but then that's it. Everything else is like a purple that doesn't look good. I don't like that. Let's move on. Oh, we saw this one before. What's going on this one? What is going on here? I don't even want to guess. Look at this one. Does that not look kind of silly? I don't know. I feel kind of silly looking at that. Is that a palm tree with coconuts? Palm tree with coconuts. Okay. We saw this one before. No. What's going on here? Oh, look at this. So these two look like they're sitting in like a restaurant or the thing outside, and maybe they're arguing with each. They're one body and two heads. I seen a girl on YouTube with one body and two heads. So one body and two heads, and they're arguing with each other. So you're arguing with yourself. I wonder what they're arguing about. Maybe they're debating on what to order to eat because there's no food in front of them yet. So they're obviously trying to figure it out. Like, what do we eat? I don't want to eat. What do you want to eat? I don't want to eat. They are arguing all day, it looked like. Okay, so I'm going to have to say this is my favorite card right here. I love it. It's very mysterious. This owl thing in the back actually looks kind of sad. It looks sad. It looks lonely and sad, but very mysterious card. I like it very much. And I also like this one. I love these two arguing with each other. You don't know what they're arguing about, but their hands are on their hips. They're definitely upset about something. I'm very curious what they're arguing about. I can think of things all day that they're arguing about. So that is a great piece of artwork as well. So there you have it. This one here is called Wotian X. And this one is called Villani. Okay. There we have it. Two great cards. And it's the combo box. So let's look at the bonus card. Oh my gosh. I do not like this card at all. No, I don't like it. You know why I don't like it? I might have mentioned it before, but it sure looks like someone just drew the outline of their artwork and then gave up. They're like, nah, let's just throw some rainbow effect color behind it and we'll just call it a day. I'm not into that. It feels like you cheaped out in your artwork. So there you have it. Those are my two favorite cards in this box. And let's move on. Let's do a couple more. Let's do these three more here, and then we'll save the rest for the next video. So this one here is called Rest Time. Maybe what is everybody sleeping in this one? Like the Snorax, that one. Everyone's sleeping in that one. So this is Rest Time. So let's see. Is everybody sleeping? Yeah, they all sleeping. Look, they're all sleeping. Look at this one. Man, that reminds me of me and my cat, Kiko. When he sleeps beside me, sometimes he'll just like push me with his foot. Or look at it, right in her face, almost in her mouth. Ugh, gross. That's cute. How about this one here? That's cute too. A lot of wasted space down here in this artwork. Oh boy. What do we got here? I don't know what that is, but you can definitely tell whatever that thing is, it's sleeping. It's definitely sleeping. What about here? This one is really cool. Look, he's on a hammock. I have a hammock too. He's on a hammock, and you can tell he is above, or he or she is above the water, but the sand as well. So it's right on the edge. I'm very curious what the other half of this hammock is attached to, if that's the water. But you can see up here, this is a great detail. You can see up here the leaves from the palm tree, most likely, above it, but you could tell that the focus is down here, so you can see the depth in the card right away. You can see the depth in the leaf from this guy down here. Great little detail. Really nice card. Nice card. I like that. What's this deer here sleeping? No, that's so boring. Okay, how about this one here? This one's cute. Look at this. It's called Espion VMAX. Espion. So this big giant pink animal thing is sleeping on a house. Gosh, if that was my house, I'd be like, get off my house, man. You're ruining my shingles. What are you doing? Get off of there. That's cute though. What do we got over here? No. Look at the way this guy's sleeping. Anyone do that? I do that sometimes. I'll sleep the other way and I put my feet on the headboard and start kicking the wall. What do you got on the table here? Newspapers, some other papers. What is it? Is it a bottle of pop and a drink? You got 3 drinks going on and 2 empty plates? Wait, someone needs to clean your room. You got some dishes in there. We better get rid of that. And I don't like these 2 down here. So, oh, look at this one. I think I pointed this one out before. I like this card, but only because this green lizard guy has managed to eat and drink all of the food and liquids that was here. Because look, you even see some more dishes back here. Because this guy is awake, but he looks like not only is he hiding behind the tree, but he looks sad. Look at the eye. You can see the eye droopy there, but what looks like a tear right there. I think he's upset that this guy here ate everything and drank everything. There's nothing left for him. Maybe he's really thirsty or hungry. What's this called? Tyranitar. Tyranitar. Okay, well, that is something. That is something. I've seen this one before too. It reminds me of my kitchen a little bit. I would put my plants up here. This is cute. Very nice and bright and sunny. Looks like a nice sunny day outside. So let's go with number one card is definitely, I like this one. I think this is going to be my number one right here. Let me just double check. Do I see anything else that looks like a number one to me? What is this? Let's look at this. No. No, too green. No other, nothing in it. Yep, this is going to be my number one right here. I like it, mostly just because of this leaf up here. Just the fact that they added the depth in the picture, which I have not seen yet in any other picture, that is quite interesting. So that one, and then I'm going to have to go for this for number two because my cat does this to me sometimes, and I know what that feels like. So this is a very cute card as well. They both look very comfortable, very sleepy, enjoying themselves, and it looks like under a tree, enjoying the sleep. Very nice. I like the artwork. And oh, here, look, you can see the same thing. The leaves are a little blurry, which means that they're closer to the camera and then the rest of the artwork. A nice touch again. Is it by the same artist? Let me see. I can't read it, but I'll recognize it in the next one. Okay, let's look at the next one and see if it did it too. Here, this one here. Oh no, two different artists. But still, the same idea. That's neat. We'll watch out for that idea in other cards. We'll see if we see it. But those are my two favorite cards. This one and where to go? Where did this one here? What's this one called again? Oh yeah, just Pikachu. That's it. All the cards you name, you keep sticking with the same name. Oshawott. Oshawott. That's a cool name. Okay, those are my two favorite cards. Let's heart this. Let's get out of here. This is called Rest Time. Everybody's sleeping. It's making me sleepy even looking at it. We don't want to fall asleep yet. Let's do these last two first. So this is called Twilight Masquerade. Masquerade? Masquerade? Okay, let's go in here. And so as you see in here, there are lots of cards that you possibly could get in this box. This one's pretty neat. Look at this already. Already grabbing my eyes. I love it. I like these little lines. I've seen this on a few other cards before. These lines going down the side here. It goes with the orange up here and here, but still, she is happy to take your picture. She's not quite pushing the button. She's more on the side, so either she already took it. Oh, and look in the lens. Can you see what I see? Can you see the reflection? What is that? There's definitely one of those animals in the lens. They did that so you can see who she's taking a picture of. Very neat. I like that detail. I like the hair just slightly off her hair there into her face. The watch is cool. I'm glad it's not an Apple Watch. Something different. Nice watch. Look at all these guys. Oh my God. It's a whole litter of them. So many. No. This one here, it's a little sharp. I don't know if you know. Oh, look, she's eating candy apples with eggs and noodles. Who eats candy apples with eggs and noodles? That's not even a good combination of flavors. But that candy apple sure does look good. And yep, that sure does look good. We'll just put that aside for a second. What's going on here? Aw, look, the girl sitting by the water and a little crab thing came out to say hello. And these are the water bugs. You ever see these water bugs? They skip along the top of the water. I think that's what that is. But look at this guy. Aw, is he ever cute? She's saying hello to him. She looks excited. Look at her eyes. Her eyes are wide open. She's like, oh my God. A neat little bridge in the background. There's those orange lines again. But, with this one, those orange lines do not suit the colors here. They should have used a different, maybe a blue, like to go with her pants. If they used the blue going down there, then maybe it would have been a little better. All right. That's not it. That's a no. And here, oh my God, more candy apples. Oh, that's the guy with the mask, and this time it's on the side of his head. Look at that guy in the background. Ooh, he looks scary and creepy. I think he's wearing a mask too. Is that the front of him or the back of him? I think that's the front. Okay, let's just leave that alone. Let's look at the jeweler. Oh no, that doesn't look good at all. I don't like that. Not a good job. How about this one? Oh, look, you can see it's a face. She's sleeping, that's for sure. Or, oh, is that a tear? That's a star? That's a nice picture. It's a little meh, but it's a nice picture. Better than some of them. I like the picture though. What's going on down here? Oh, there's so much more. What's this? No. You see, this jewel effect that they're going for, it doesn't do it on this one at all. I don't like it. What's this? Wow. No. No, they look the same thing. Is that exactly the same artwork, just a different background? Let me just get a look at it and I'll tell you. Let me look at the. Yeah, it might be the same artwork. They just copied and pasted it and just did a little bit of filter to it. That's cheaping out. Oh, what is this? This is fancy. This is real fancy. Look at that. This has the blue girl that I just finished looking at. Where is it? Right here. But she's awake, I think. No, she's still sleeping. But at least it's got something else going on here. And of course, not much wasted space down here. A little bit, but not really. What's going on here? You are swimming. Oh my God, look, are they whales? You can barely see them, but they are there. Look at this whale here. Look at the eyeball right there and his big smile. He looks happy this thing is swimming with him. That's funny. Here's that face again. Oh my gosh, enough of that face. Please, no more. Please, please, no more. What's going on in this one? Oh, stop. What's going on here? Oh, they're building a house. Look. They're building something. Looks like a house or a deck, but he is definitely helping. And I don't know what's going on back here. Maybe some type of what are they hanging? I'm confused looking at that. I can't even go with it. I'm just confused. It's really got to speak to me here. And I don't know what these are. Are these cookies? Are these cookies? Are these Pokemon cookies? Let me see. Buddy Puffin. Buddy Puffin. Okay. This is neat. Little too simple. And here's a dog. Oh, I'm not into dogs. If it looks like it's going to bite you, I don't like it. I know someone that got bit by a dog and it was not pretty. No. Okay, so... Oh, what is this? Wow, what is that? Look at this green guy with this thing on his head. That looks like a bamboo stick on his head. And this guy's he's not even reading a book. That's a photo album. Look, he's looking through an old photo album full of photos. And it's got pictures here on the side as well. And he's in the basement. Look, there's stairs going down or up, but he's definitely downstairs. It looks like he's in a basement, maybe, or in a crawl space, going through his stuff, maybe reminiscing about things, old times. And I think that's a dog and a cat right there. I don't know. Are they? Maybe they're no. Okay. I was gonna say, are they even alive down there? They don't look it. Okay. Well, this is still. I like the colors here. I'm still gonna go with this girl here. I don't like going for the most expensive stuff because it feels like it's gonna be a hard goal to achieve. But I don't really care. I'm going for the artwork. This one here is creative. I like it. I like her smile. I like that she either already took the picture or is not ready to take the picture. There's a little bit going on there. Really nice. But I like this one too. Yeah, that's it. Those are the only two I really like. I like this one, but I like the colors here. The colors there are better than the colors here. The colors here are just very comic book, but here, this one sets a mood, right? The colors here really give it a really nice mood. It kind of almost suits what's going on here. You know, he's in a dark basement going through his old stuff. Look at the old photo albums. Maybe he misses somebody and he wants to reminisce, but this is a really nice card too. So I'm going to say this is my first card right here. This is my first pick in this box. It's called Purin. That's my favorite card in this box. And this one here is my second favorite. It's called Sinistica. Boy, did I ever butcher that. Okay. That's my second favorite. That's my second pick. This is my first pick. Let's heart this and move on. Let's finish. That was the Twilight one. Let's go on to the next one, which would be right here, the Mega Evolution. Wow, is it all gold cards? Oh no, only one. Only one gold card. I don't like it anyways. Let's look at it though. Well, it looks cool. It looks like someone drew the artwork, but then just put some gold color behind it. You know, they kind of stopped. But imagine if this actually had color, what this would look like. This would be a really cool card. I love the circle that it's in. It doesn't really have a background. It's more like in a frame. That's really neat. But just too bad it's all one color. Like this one here. Look at this. At least they threw a little color in the background. This is kind of cool, but I don't like it. There's not much detail to it, and it's not really saying much. How about this one here? No, it's neat, but no, I don't like that one at all. What's this girl? She looks surprised. Oh, it's like someone tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, miss," and she turns and goes, "Huh?" That's what I see right there. And look at her! Look at her gym bag. She's got a Pokeball on it right there. You can see it. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, is this the Best Buds one? Mega Kangaskhan. 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 Okay. What's this? Oh, why does she look like she's been crying? Is that a tissue in her hand? Oh my god. Is that a ghost? She's holding a ghost? And look down here. You can see, oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. You can see there's the purple guy. And then here, there's that one character that I really like. I think is creepy. Every time I see this guy in a card, the card is creepy. This is a creepy looking card. I really like the colors here. What's it called? Corollas. Okay. Ace Rolla? Ace Rolla. Couldn't tell you. This one's neat. I think this is cute. He's sitting in flowers, but it'd be neat if somebody was with him. Is he holding a flower? His hand is out. He might be holding a flower. It might be mixed in with this, or maybe it's not. I don't think he's holding a flower. What about this guy here? Oh my gosh. Maybe this is the owner for that dog that's really mean and has the barbells. Maybe this is the guy that comes home and says, "What have you been doing?" It's like, that's why the dog is the way he is, because that's his owner right there. Lieutenant Surge's bargain. Okay. How about, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. No, this one's neat. Look at this. How's that for artwork? That is really creative. I don't know. Is that a turtle? It might be a turtle. But look at the background. They even stuck the moon or the sun there. This is really neat. I don't know what those things are hanging off, what these things are hanging off of. Are they plants? They might be plants. That is interesting. Let's keep looking. Let's look at this bug. Wow, looks like a June bug. Anyone know what a June bug is? Oh my god, those things, you get one of those in your hair. Oh man, you're doing a dance. That thing sticks in your hair forever. You can't get that out. You break it apart trying to pull it out of your hair. Does anyone see? I don't know. I kind of see, looks like a certain president. Does anyone see what I see right there? Maybe it's the hair. I don't know. I'm not going to point fingers. This is cute. Aw, look at these guys. Oh, this one's surprised. Like, oh my, what's happening? This guy is hypnotized. This one back here is hypnotized too. I wonder what they're looking at. Let's keep going. No, what's here? This looks hard to look at because I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, I see the eyes. Those are neat eyes. Look scary eyes though. You don't want to be scared. You want to be inspired. This is really neat. I like that card. And that was it. Was that it? This one here. All right, you got it. You better believe this is my number one pick right here. I have a problem saying that name, but I like the mischief word, but I don't know about that one. But that is definitely my favorite pick from this box. And my second favorite one, this one here. This one here. It just because of how simple it is, but how creative it is. I mean, look at these trees. Look at the way the leaves are hanging off. That is very neat. I like that. It's called Shuckle. That is very neat. I like that. That's my number 2 card. There you have it. 1 and 2. Let's go back to one. I really like this. Can I just look at it one more time? That is neat. I love the colors. Wow, that is great. Okay, so we're gonna heart it, and we're gonna back out of this. Are we? Oh, we are done that row. Okay, so what's left for us? We got 12, 13, 14 more boxes to go through. So if you stick around on our next video, we will finish these boxes, and then for sure after that, 100%, we are going to start opening these boxes, and we are going to get the cards that we put in our wish list. As you can see here, I really do have a lot to work with, and if that's not enough, don't you worry, I'm going to get a lot more. So we are going to push and push until we get everything we want, every single card we want. Let's go back up here. Let's just look at our very first box. Just one more time, just look where we're going to start. From what I remember, my favorite card in this box was, it was this one here. Look at this. This is going to be the first card that we go for, and we're going to be going for that very soon. It's called Galarian Articuno. Galarian Articuno. That's it there. That's this one. That's the first box we're going to hit. But down here, you can see where we left off. We are left off at Mega Evolution. When you come back, we are going to be doing Fateful Bond, and we are going to finish this, and we are going to move on. So thank you for joining me today. Look forward to the next video, and we will finish this off. We are almost there, and we will be able to start opening packs. And believe me, you are going to be surprised when you see how many packs I open up. I am going to do this till I'm blue in the face. Thank you for watching today. Stay tuned. You will catch the next video very soon. Have a great night.